It's been a strange couple of days here in Phoenix. First we had a sandstorm, then it was hot as hell, then it rained, then it was hot as hell, and now it's raining again. That is putting me in the mood for soup. Like any traditional Korean restaurant, we start off strong with the banchan. Now, it's usually pronounced with a bit of a P. It's spelled with a B, but you say it banchan. So these are side dishes. This is what Korean families eat with rice or with other meals. And this is how a Korean restaurant shows off its chops, shows off its skill when it comes to cooking. So starting here, we have a cabbage salad, fish cake. This is eggplant with sesame oil and sesame seeds. Here we have the Napa kimchi. This is a radish kimchi, Korean radish, which is in Korean called mu, M-U. Then we have a salad made with kimchi. This does have red leaf lettuce in it. It's very, very refreshing. And then traditional potato salad. Since I'm getting noodles, it comes with a fiery, nasal clearing, sinus clearing mustard. That's like hot Chinese mustard, but hotter. And of course, white vinegar. This is really, really solid banchan. This is top level, one of the best I've seen in Phoenix. Compared to LA, this is on par, if not better. And this is the reason why I came here. This is cold noodle soup. This is a buckwheat noodle, and there's a little sliver of beef in there and some egg. And this is in an incredible broth, and it's ice cold. This is ice cold soup, and on a day like this, where we just had a rainstorm last night and it's 107 degrees outside and muggy, this is what you need, this is what you want. All your electrolytes are going to be in here, and it's freezing cold. So good. There are actually like ice crystals in here, like frozen soup. And so let's give the broth a taste here, see what this is like. And remember, this is perfectly acceptable. Cold, refreshing, delicious. The flavor, you could say it's kind of like pickle juice, but not as vinegary. If I want it to be vinegary, I can add more vinegar. Not as spicy as, let's say, dill pickle. Not as sweet as pickle relish. And not as salty as pickle juice. But basically, if you like pickles, you're gonna love this soup. All right, I'm going to try the buckwheat noodles now. Buckwheat is lower on the glycemic index than noodles made from wheat or rice. They have a lot more flavor, kind of like a whole wheat flavor, and they're very, very chewy. They're very elastic. They're very bouncy. And of course, in this soup, they are ice cold. So let's give it a shot. And of course, when you're eating Korean food, slurping is perfectly acceptable, if not necessary. Cheers. Bouncy. Wow. Flavor. Excuse me. They are so bouncy and have so much flavor to them. This is a great soup. Thoughts about slurping. One, it helps to aspirate the food, the soup especially. Same thing with coffee, same thing with wine, so that it spreads the flavor around. It actually enhances and gives you more flavor. Number two, perfectly socially acceptable as long as you know what the rules are. And of course, with Korean food, slurping is absolutely mandatory. There is a right way and a wrong way to do it, because noodles tend to be very elastic and flexible. They can whip the broth like all the way around the restaurant, which is not good. I've actually hit a guy with droplets of broth like 2 tables away. He was not too happy. So there is a technique. One thing I do want to say, and again, I know because some of you are going to have a hard time getting over this, when it comes to slurping, when you put a spoonful of soup in your mouth without slurping, you just swallow it right away, it's kind of like putting food in your mouth and not chewing. It's that much of a difference in the loss of flavor if you just put it in your mouth and then swallow it. Slurping is the way to go, but there's a technique. You want to clip the noodles right below your mouth with the chopsticks. One chopstick in front, the other one in the back. I'm going to try to demonstrate. Here we go. All right, so now I'm going to rate the banchan 1 through 7 because we have 7 varieties. 7 out of 7, no notes. That was absolutely fabulous, man. It's raining even more right now. Really, really amazing. This is their soft opening. Their grand opening is tomorrow, which will be July 4th. And you should really come on down. This is probably some of the best Korean food that I've had in Phoenix so far. Right here, Babo Jumak in Mesa.